Hello, friends and subscribers, new subscribers, love you all. Wanted to show you the backdrop of where I'm headed into a special Disney park. Can you guess which one it is? The largest Disney park, Animal Kingdom. So friends, I had the privilege of going to Kenya many years ago, and I actually brought home this. I'm going to show you. I have some from Kenya. It was so awesome, you guys. All that beaded work.
So beautiful. For the safety and health of everyone, masks, fully covering the mouth and nose are required.
I had to purchase these incredibly well-crafted beaded earrings, and when I did that, I received a button from the Disney Conservation Fund. Oh, that's a nice cane. Yes. Hippo, kiboko.
Inside are some greater kudu. Now, a group of greater kudus have one of my favorite group names. A group of them are called a forkle. And to tell the difference between a male and a female is that the males have horns, whereas the females do not. Those Floridian vultures that have migrated here like to open up their wings just to dry them off. Also open up their wings to protect their young, create a little barrier. On the left-hand side, hanging out on top of those trees, are the pink-backed pelicans. And the reason why they're called the pink-backed pelicans is because when it is mating season for them, which can be any time of the year that they like, their backs get pink. And just like the saddle-bill stork, they too have a wingspan that can reach up to 9 feet as well. The beak is so long that it acts as a bucket that can hold buckets of water, fish, shrimp, crabs, any other aquatic reptile. Now, a hippo can submerge themselves in water for about 8 minutes long, and they just need to come up for one short breath until going back down for an additional 8 minutes. On the left-hand side are some Nile crocodiles. Now, crocodiles are the largest of the crocodilian species, and if you were to somehow hold a crocodile on their hind legs, they would be just as tall as a giraffe, and weigh up to 500 pounds. Now, these Maasai giraffes have individual spots, just like how we have our individual fingerprints. And they can gallop at about 35 miles an hour. No, they're made of hollow, so they have blood vessels that rush on through to act as their version of an air conditioning unit. Getting on top of that cave is some painted dogs. Unlike our dogs at home, they only have 4 toes. If you've ever seen giraffes laying down, that is a very rare thing to see. A couple of reasons why they would lay down, only if they knew 100% that there were no predators around them to try to attack some sable antelope. Now that sable antelope is actually the emblem here at Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Positioned just like the woolly cattle to cool themselves down as well. People always ask me, giraffes are eating for about 20 hours out of the day.
Wow.
And luckily for them, they are born with these purplish, blackish color tongues to protect themselves from getting sunburned so they can continue to eat.
Tall, and within the first hour of life, they're already able to stand and walk. But since they are the tallest land mammals, full grown, they do stand up to about 20 feet tall. And since they are pretty large, it takes a lot of power to get that blood pumping through their systems, which is why a giraffe's heart can weigh up to about 25 pounds. View of the wildebeest out there. Coming up over on the
Grazing the grass over here are some springbok. Now, the springboks are in the top 10 fastest land animal. They can run for about 50 to 60 miles an hour. And their face brightens up when they see their lady because they're so excited to see them. The mandrills also have very sharp teeth, so it's easier for them to eat. That trunk is so long that it can help feed themselves, drink water, or even grab trees that might be a little bit taller than they are.
They built behind fences around. We know that it's an African elephant because not only are we in Africa, but unlike their Asian cousins, they will have tusks. And we are going to take a little detour. We're going to make our way over to elephant country.
Is to not purchase ivory products because essentially it's just made up of elephant tusks. On the left-hand side on this Mickey-shaped island are the greater flamingos. Now the greater flamingos are the largest and the lightest of the flamingo species. A baby flamingo can be born gray and white, and their main source of food are shrimp. So it takes about 2 years for a baby flamingo to get their pinkish color because all they're eating are shrimp for the first quarter of their lives. And if you've ever seen flamingos migrate, that is a very rare thing to see. Eyesight, and they make up for it with their hearing. So even while I'm talking, try to take a look at their ears and see how they individually move. Rhinos can charge up to about 35 miles an hour, and they really just go where their ears follow. These rhinos can weigh up to 5,500 pounds. And these are white rhinos because they have a wide mouth that helps them graze the grass.
The baby.
The Hartman's mountain zebras, they are very social animals. They're not territorial at all. And a group of them, like the little group out there, will be known as a dazzle of zebras. There's also some white-footed wildebeest as upside-down trees. Since they do look like they're upside down, but more commonly they're going to be referred to as the tree of life because we'll see some ostrich, and right behind this one that's laying down, you'll see some of their eggs as well. So a little pile of yellow eggs out there. Now these ostriches out here are going to be fun of the rhinos. There's a little brown animal laying down, that's the bontebok. Now that bontebok is a very special animal. A few decades ago, the bontebok were near extinct. There's only about 17 of them left on Earth. And luckily, some farmers gathered them all together. And now there's about 3,000 of them. Most of which can be found on protected reserves over in the tree right now. Now warthogs, they are going to be the largest burrowing animals. And whenever they do decide to go into their burrowing